Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be sort of an update on a video I did a few years ago explaining my pain basket. This basket right here that sits next to my nightstand is what I call my pain basket. I have been dealing with what I call chronic headaches since I was 16. And I'm 42 now, you do the math. And so it's been a long time. I've worked very hard to identify and eliminate my triggers, but certain things are completely unavoidable. So I've learned how to sort of deal with the pain. I have headaches a lot of days. I have anywhere between as few as 9 headache days per month. And I think my largest was 18 headache days in a month last year. And most of the things are completely out of my control. I could talk about that in another video, but I want to talk to you about some things that I keep in my pain basket to help to manage the pain. Now, I already did this video a year, maybe even 2 years ago, and I can link that below. And I'm not gonna go through any of those things again, but I want to show you some things I have been trying really in the last about 8 months to help me manage my pain. And I'm gonna tell you what works. And also I have 2 things that are brand new as of Christmas, and the jury's out on those. So let me just go ahead and start with probably my favorite discovery of this year. My headaches are often sinus and tension. That's pretty much it. My tension headaches are seem to last the most time. They are the hardest ones for me to get rid of. And I stumbled upon an Instagram ad and I thought, I have got to try this. This is the best thing that has happened to my headaches. And I'm not gonna tell you that this is going to take away a headache or take away a migraine, but man, does it help so that I can sleep. This right here is the TheraIce Headache Relief Cap. And it comes in this Ziploc bag. And it's basically a mask hat type situation. It is fresh out of the freezer right now. It's cold. And it's this, I've never felt anything like this before. It's a jelly-like material, pretty thick, as you can see. And you put it around your head. It even has like a hole for your nose. Oh, y'all, I worked hard on my hair this morning. But I'll show you how it fits. R.I.P. my hair. But it goes on like this, and it provides compression, which I actually like, not everybody likes, but it's very cold. It provides darkness. It gets my sinuses. It gets the back of my head. It almost gets my neck. We're gonna take it off because I worked hard on this hair this morning. I'm not gonna mess it up. But y'all, this thing has been a game changer. I could make a whole video about just this, and I will link them below. They run specials all the time. It's about $30, I wanna say. Something like, maybe like $29.99, I can't remember exactly, but it's the TheraIce RX Headache Relief Cap. I think they call it Migraine Relief Cap, but I love this. It comes in this not Ziploc bag, but it's got a zip on the top, so you could just store it in the freezer like this. And I'm telling you, this thing is awesome. Such a great investment. Now, before I got the headache relief cap, I actually got this. This is the hot and cold compression sleeve. I won this on their Instagram. They had a giveaway and I won it. And I'm like, awesome. I actually messaged them, hey, I would really like the headache relief cap. Can I get the headache relief cap instead? And they were like, no, the giveaway was for the compression sleeve. So I said, okay. Now, at this juncture, I do not have a lot of joint pain, thankfully. I'm 42, so my day is coming, and I work out a lot, so I know my day is coming. This is so cold, you guys. But this is a compression sleeve. It's a little bit bigger at this end and more narrow at this end, just a little bit. There's just a little bit of an angle there. Oh, it's so cold, I can barely hold it. But it's like the headache relief cap. It's a tad thicker, I wanna say, but this can go on your it can almost go up to the shoulder on me. There's a sizing guide in there so you can decide what size you want, but it can go here, it can go here, it can go here. And I don't remember what size this is, honestly, but it can go up to my knee. Cheesecake. It can go up to my knee. It can almost go up my thigh, and it is great. My husband sort of fell off a ladder last week. It wasn't he didn't fall very far, but he hurt his ankle, and I had him put it on his ankle, and it helped him a ton. I have to say a note with these TheraIce products. I found that if you're gonna use it on like an ankle or a knee or something, it is good to maybe put it over leggings and not straight on your skin. With this, I usually need to give this about 10 minutes before I put it on my head because it's like a brain freeze, like a literal brain freeze. It's too cold for me at first, but once it gets down to maybe 10 minutes after I take it out of the freezer, it's perfect, and it stays cold a really long time because ice packs melt so fast. These are awesome. So I could do a whole video on TheraIce. They are fantastic. Get one for a friend. Ugh, I just love it. And if they want to sponsor me, they are more than welcome to do so because I'm a big fan. The next thing is something that I've had for a while, probably 4 or 5 years. I actually did a review on this, probably 2018. This is a weighted blanket, and you can find these everywhere. They used to only be on Etsy. I've made a few. I made one for myself years and years ago, and but this was sent to me. This is by the brand Sun Merit, and this weighted blanket is 15 pounds, and there's so much information on the benefits of weighted blankets, and I'm telling you, this is something that doesn't necessarily like take away my pain, but a lot of times, especially with the tension headaches, the goal that I need to shoot for is relaxation. I need to relax. And this almost forces me to relax. I lay down. I don't know why, but if it's here, it's good. If it comes up to here, it's good on my lap. It's good up here. It's good. But when I get everything except my head underneath it, there's like this instant calm. It's strange, actually. And this is something that definitely helps me to relax, which eventually takes care of my pain. Okay, this big thing is a 30-inch foam roller. And this was recommended for me to get by the gal that I talked about in my last video, who's a myofascial massage therapist. And I've had this for, I think I got this 2 Christmases ago, maybe 3 Christmases ago, I don't remember. But I will insert a little video of how I lay on it here. Obviously, there are lots of things that you can do with foam rollers, but this one, you can see, is huge. I believe it is 30 inches. And I found that when I lay on this, like you see, it opens up my chest muscles and my shoulders and everything so nicely, and I get such an amazing stretch when I'm on this. So this is something that I will use sometimes when I have a headache, unless it's the kind where I lay down and it hurts worse. Sometimes that's the deal. But this is such a great thing for stretching, and I would recommend this to anybody, especially people who are maybe getting a little bit older and need to utilize more stretching time. I love this before bed. My kids love it as a toy. I don't love it as a toy, but this thing is great. I got it at Target. It's the Gaiam brand. But yeah, I love this thing. Along the lines of stretching, I got this for Christmas, and I'm also gonna have to insert a video here of me using it. And this kept coming up in my suggested on Amazon. And this thing, similar to this, gives me a stretch that I can't get very easily. And I don't know why, because a lot of times to stretch my neck, I just lay on the bed with my head and like let my head dangle. But this thing, you put your, the back of your neck here, and your head goes, basically, it's like this. And I need to send, I've been meaning all week to send a picture of this to my chiropractor and be like, hey, what do you think of this? But it stretches out my neck and my shoulders all at the same time, and I put my arms out. Man, it feels so good. I believe these are supposed to relieve tension back here, but I found these don't bother me. But I've had people tell me, like, take the very base of your skull, press on those 2 points, and that'll help to relieve a headache. Personally, I found that when I have a tension headache especially, touching those actually hurts really bad. I'm very tender there. I don't like to be touched there. But this is a really, really nice thing for stretching, and I would recommend looking into it. They come in all prices and everything on Amazon. Mike, my husband, got me this for Christmas. And I don't know how this got left out of my last video. I don't know how that happened. But I got this, I think, in 2018 or 19. This is, again, not anything new. This is a wedge pillow from Brookstone. And Mike got me this for Christmas, again, several years ago. You can lay it like this or like this and sit up against the, this is what I use it probably the most for, sitting up in bed to read or to work in my planner or something. You can also do like this or like this and put it under your knees while you're sleeping. This has a Velcro little strap. I can't even see you now. Has a little Velcro strap to secure it. But I found that when I have a headache and I lay down flat, it's like all the blood rushes there and it hurts even more. So when I am going to bed with a headache, I like to sleep at an angle like this. This is also good if you have stuffy nose, or even acid reflux, you know, to sleep kind of at an angle. This is a really nice, probably expensive pillow, and you could probably get one cheaper somewhere else. But this one is very, very nice, and it's just a very simple angle, and this helps me sleep a lot when I have a headache. So, you know, a lot of times I use many of these items all at once, like the TheraIce with this, with my weighted blanket after stretching. It's kind of a multifaceted approach to pain relief, but this is something that definitely does help me. All right, so those are all the things that I currently use. My husband is very sweet, and he hates that I have so much pain. And we actually use this a lot for my tension headaches. I'll lay on one side, and it's usually my right side where I have the most trouble. And he'll be in the bed next to me, and he'll just like that, and it loosens up all of that fascia back there, and I feel so much better when he does that. It's like my shoulder blade, just like on the inside of my shoulder blades. But since he spends so much time massaging my back, he likes to see if there are other things that would help my pain. So he found an ad for this, and it's actually a green light bulb. Let me turn it on. Can you see that? And I actually saw an ad for the Alley light, and it is a green light, and apparently green light is supposed to help with migraines. I don't know about this, but he was very sweet and got this green light bulb for me and this cute little lamp. I opened it on Christmas. I was like, oh, what a cute lamp. Why did you give me a lamp? I don't need a lamp. And then he said, well, open the other box. And in the other box was this green light bulb. So personally, whenever I have a headache, zero light is the best light. But again, I am just trying it. We shall see. So, and the other thing is this, and I actually bought this online right before Christmas, and there are several products out there like this. This is the MigraCore Migraine Stopper. I actually had a friend recommend I think it's called Zoc or Zoc. It's like this little bulb that you squeeze, and it puts pressure on your ear. You put it in your ear and you squeeze it. And she, like me, we have very, very similar headaches. We have, she's a friend of my sister's, and we have both been through a pain journey. And We get each other. I get it when she talks about it. So if she's gonna recommend something that helps her, I'm gonna look into that. But this one came up and I thought it might work even better. It comes in this little case, and I actually really do like the case. And this is what it looks like. Okay, jury's out on this too. I've only had this like a week and a half or so. And what you do is you put this in your ear, and see this little button right here? Okay. You put it in your ear, make a nice seal. You press the button and you squeeze this. And you're supposed to do 3 rounds of 30. And basically what it's doing is it's putting pressure on your ear, and it's supposed to be affecting the nerves in here. And I don't know if it's going to work. Again, I've only, like a week and a half. And I used this on a day when I had a lot of pain in my neck. I actually was on this side, and I used it on this side and it went away. And I was like, okay. It came back later, so I used it, went away. And eventually later in the day, because it was still late in the day, and I just took medicine and went to bed. But I couldn't get it out of my head that it actually worked. So, but it said the best thing to do is to do it every single day. And I actually haven't done it yet today. It's 9:18 a.m., so it's a little early in the day. But we shall see. I kind of like that it comes in a case that I can take with me very easily. And it comes with all these other little earpieces. And the construction of the earpiece, it's very, you see that, how it kind of molds to your ear. So it's not like my earbud here. It's not like that just like sticks in there. It actually molds to the inside of your ear. And you just squeeze this 3 sets of 30 on this side and 3 sets of 30 on this side. And it said that the results are best if you do that every day. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that every day. I could do that twice a day. I could do it 3 times a day. I'm at home all day. So, or even I'm not, I could take this with me. So again, jury's out on this. I read some good reviews and I thought it's something simple and it's something that's quick. And also it's something that I can do when I'm in pain, because there have been times where like there are teas that are recommended or medicines that are recommended. And sometimes, you know, especially if you get an upset stomach when you have pain, it's really hard to like take down an herbal tincture or even swallow a pill. It's really hard sometimes. And I'm like, I can do something like this. So we shall see. If you tried either like the green light or this and it works, let me know. I haven't done a ton of research on the green light. Like I said, this was a gift from my husband. And so yeah, but that's all I have. Let me know, do you use any of these things? If you do, what do you think? Have you tried this? I'm really like the most curious to learn if there's anybody out there who has tried this or something along this line, basically putting pressure on the inside of your ear, or the green light. The green light is funny because the first night I didn't have a headache, but I turned it on and I was just in here, and we have mostly white walls. This is an accent wall, it's dark blue. And I turned it off and everything looked like pinkish purple. Everything looked like this color right here. Everything looked this color. It was very strange. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you're new here. I've been sitting in a long time for just under 10,000 subscribers, and I would love to have 10,000. That would be awesome. So hope you're having a great day and a great pain-free day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.